Hello, and welcome to Stardew Valley. This is Mariella, and we're continuing on the 1 Hour Farm. Today and tomorrow and the next day I'm on vacation, so I actually get to do whatever I want all day long. And what I want to do today is focus on mining. We want, if at all possible, to acquire 4 earth crystals so that I can make mayonnaise machines out of them. And aside from that, I really want to get as much stone as I can possibly get, because the only other way I'm going to get stone for the year is probably going to be to buy it from Robin. I will have 2 hours a day that I can get out of the house, but I'm not sure that's going to be actually enough time to make anything significant happen in the mines. So I'm just going to hedge my bets. Now I want to make sure I have enough food to last me throughout the mines. Don't need this anymore, and I don't need to be carrying these tools. I will want to make a chest. I'm sure everybody knows about that. You have to make a chest to put it beside the mine entrance so that you have some place to stash things whenever you find an elevator floor. Not that I necessarily expect to find an elevator floor, but you have to be prepared for the best, right? All right, I don't actually need to feed my chickens because yesterday was a holiday. So I'm just going to run straight to the mines as quickly as I can. I still want to spend some time clearing out the farm if I manage to find what I want in the mine, but you have to prioritize things, right? And for me right now, prioritizing those earth crystals, that's the best thing I could find. Good old Marlin. I always thought that he was a romantic looking figure, and I wished that he could romance Marnie. I think she deserves somebody dashing and wonderful like him. So apparently, earth crystals can be found anywhere in the mines, but especially on levels 1 to 39. Now, I don't want to spend much time fighting the green slimes, although I'll fight just one so that I can activate a particular quest. But I want to kill every bug I possibly can, because those can let me get a bug head weapon, which is a wonderful weapon to have, and it's going to be very important for me to have a good weapon. Oh my god, an earth crystal, my first one, yay! Oh, I'm so happy. I'm doing very, very well already. Oh, and look at that, they just gifted me a ladder. Alright, I do hear that there's a crab nearby because he got hit by my sword, but let's just go down the ladder as quickly as we can. I am also going to need to get as many of these quartz crystals as I can, because those are going to be useful in making sprinklers. I don't know exactly how many sprinklers I can set up or would be able to tend if I had them set up, but I think it's at least 5. So that's my personal goal. I want to get 5 of these quartz. If I can't find 5 quartz, I will be able to probably get the refined quartz that I need by just fishing for junk in the pond and then refining it. But in order for that, I have to have a refining machine, and that doesn't come till level 4 of fishing, and my goodness, I don't know how I'll ever get to level 4 of fishing with so very little time every day. But this is lucky. Look at me. I've already got to level 5. I forgot to put my chest down. That's okay. So, dropping off everything I don't need right this minute. Okay. I think that I'm not 100% sure if I want to keep on diving down as far as I can in the mine, or if I just want to focus on going back to level 5 over and over again. Oh man. I do kind of want to get these 2 bugs. Like I said, bugs are very important, and it really doesn't take that many in order to achieve the bug head weapon. I think it only takes like 80, something like that. Chopping these light silver looking rocks will always get you a guaranteed drop of stone. And of course the giant boulders are a good thing too. I should start hitting those every time I see them. I only didn't before because I was really hoping to make it to level 5, which I did. I don't need to get farther than level 5 right now. The only reason to go further is because you want to hopefully get to level 40 eventually, which is where iron collection starts, and then of course after that level 80 to get to gold collection. But the ladders are coming so easily today. I expect I will be able to get pretty far in one day. I'd love to collect all of that stone. Which is more important, making progress in the mines, or staying on the floors and focusing on collecting the stone that I need? I always have a hard time making up my mind. I do know that I really don't benefit from fighting the green slimes at all. Okay, I think that just made my mind up for me. What I really want to do is focus on mining what looks good and fighting what's easy to fight. I'm not going to exert myself too hard trying to make progress, because by the time I'm able to come back to the mine for a serious mining session, I think I'll be able to buy all of the gold and all of the iron and other resources I want. And I'm not sure if there really are a lot of other resources that I need deep in the mine. Maybe fire quartz. But I think that's only used to make a dehydrator, which would be nice to have another dehydrator, but I don't think it's worth stressing myself if I don't get one. Oh my heavens to Betsy. Well, I think this deserves a cherry bomb. That was awesome. Oh dear. Being attacked by 2 slimes is not awesome. It is not awesome at all. Oh no, I just want to reach. I'm trying. Oh goodness. It'd be so pathetic to die on level 9. Oh goodness. Okay, let me put on my new leather boots. Oh, I hate level 10. This is where the flies start. I've got 1 earth crystal. Oh, I really want 3 more. Oh wait, I better eat first. So my real question then, do I want to keep diving deeper, facing those flies? I hate the flies. Oh wow, I might make it to level 20. Level 20 is a wonderful level for collecting lots of copper. I guess I'll let it have a chance. If the ladders come super easily to me and the flies don't endanger me too badly. It has been a pretty good luck day so far. And of course, all the prices of ores and everything that I'm going to buy from Clint and from Robin is going to go way, way up. It's going to double in the next year. So it behooves me to get as much as I can from the mine while I have the chance. Well, so much for the ladders coming easily. This ladder doesn't want to come to me at all. So I'll just work my way towards the entrance, and if it doesn't show up before then... Literally the last one I was going to hit. Let's see if I can avoid him rather than having to fight. Well, bit of a gauntlet to have to run here. Stay away from me. Stay away. I don't want to fight you. Oh boy. This room is famous for the Dougies. I love the Dougies. They can give you bombs, or they can give you other good things. I'm not sure if they can give earth crystals, but when I did my no energy challenge, I really appreciated being able to fight Dougies and crabs because they were places I could get cherry bombs. Cherry bombs are the most important thing you can get when you're on a no energy challenge. Better living through bombs. That should be the name of the challenge. I think I invented the no energy challenge. I'm not sure if anybody else ever invented it before I did, but I know that at the time when I played it, I had never seen anybody else play it or heard of anybody else doing it. So I wrote about it a lot on a particular forum that I was part of discussing Stardew. And I remember thinking as I started it that there's no way it could work. It couldn't even be fun. How could it possibly? It's a non-game, right? But it turns out you can do an awful lot, and I've seen people take the challenge and do amazing things with it. I've seen somebody said they even reached perfection that way, which boggles my mind. I've never even reached perfection once, and I have no intention ever to try. There are things that perfection insists that you do that I don't want to do, and I don't find any value in doing it, so the glory of getting the title of perfection is not as important to me as the fun of playing the game I want to play. As I've said before, I don't really enjoy any kind of goals that are grindy. I don't like goals that force me to do the same thing over and over again. I like to do things that progress me towards something I personally care about. Playing this game, it satisfies my curiosity. What can be done in 1 year if you don't, oh, there's a ladder. If you don't give yourself any time to play. Wow, look at that. Floor 15, and I was hardly even trying. But it's definitely time for me to eat again. I wasn't even looking. So let's just take another look. I know I've had a day off and I've earned a few more dollars, but look at that, nearly $70,000. And it was all earned on 1 hour a day, virtually all. Isn't that mind-blowing? And to think that we've got, the extra chickens, we've got the upgraded axe. We've done so much and we've done so well. Who would have imagined we could have gotten this far? I certainly would never have imagined the first time I played. I think the first time I ever did the challenge, without knowing some of the special tricks that I know now, I think I made it to 40,000 that year. In the beginning of episode 1, I remember inviting everybody to guess how far they thought we could make it, and knowing that 40,000 was my first attempt, I thought people would be impressed enough once we got that far. But look how far we've actually come. Oh, I've mined it. I've leveled up again in mining. That's nice. Wish I had a glow ring. This is so dark. Does this go through? No. Oh, there's a ladder. Okay, I'll stop to get the copper first. I'll take this quartz. A little bit more ladder over there and a bug, so I might as well take the trip. Good. Maybe Dougie's trying to bite my toes. There it is. I almost lost the ladder. Oh, lots of grubs. Well, they count as insects for the purposes of me getting that sword. Avoid the crab, avoid the Dougie. I also love coming down here to collect lots of fiber. So on that no energy challenge, I remember coming to the mine. I didn't bother coming to the mine until after I'd been to the traveling cart enough to acquire, I think it was 4 cherry bombs. And with those 4 on an extra good luck day, I managed to get down to level 5, and I knew that if I got just to level 5, there was always a chance that without expending any energy, I would still be able to find free ladders every once in a while. And although I didn't have high hopes for ever finishing the mine, I knew that it was always a possibility. I really want to do the no energy challenge again someday. Oh, here we are, fighting my first fly. I do hate these flies. They're way too tough for somebody with nothing but a rusty sword as defense. Especially when you're not really a great fighter. I'm not a good fighter. Ugh, that's why I have to always stick to a sword as my weapon. I cannot aim, and as such I have to have a really broad area of attack. Okay, I think I need to save one cave carrot for a quest. I'm not going to be doing anything in the community center, obviously. Well, one thing I learned from the No Energy Challenge is that if a floor just doesn't present itself to you, if you can't find the ladder, give up. Giving up works. Go back, start again from the last elevator you had, and just stay on the floors that are comfortable. And when the time is right, the way will open up. Floor 20 is my favorite floor, but if I don't make it that far, I'm not going to consider today a waste. I've gotten all this stone, and that was the most important thing. I believe you need 100 stone in order to complete the stable, and that was my most important thing. Okay, so what am I going to do? I'll just take everything. I think I can carry it all. I was considering leaving behind the sword, but I don't think I have to do that. And I know I could go back and fight a little longer. But I think instead what I'll do is spend just a little bit more time clearing out all of those tree seeds behind that one, what do you call this thing? Cabin. Oh, I didn't bring an axe. I can use my pickaxe for getting the tree seeds. But it doesn't help me much when it comes to clearing out fallen logs and whatnot. 12 o'clock. I'm going to need to feed the chickens tomorrow, so I better get down to my main house. I do feel kind of bad that I left the mine just a bit earlier than I had to. But look at this, an earth crystal, quartz. Don't even know what I'm going to do with those things. Let's put away any seeds we've acquired. And we have to put another pumpkin in to make pumpkin preserves. Still don't have anything to put in the jam jar. I mean, the dehydrator, heavens. We can sell that, and I might as well collect the eggs for today. And they still have plenty of straw, like I said, because it was left over from yesterday. Well, nobody wants to get petted, because they're all trying to sleep. And she's apparently getting broody on that egg and not trying to let me have it. Oh well, I'll pick it up tomorrow. I don't know if there's a reason to save that pale algae, but when you are part of a hoarding game, you might as well hoard everything. I need to make another chest. I usually have a chest just for seafood. I've got a minute, might as well do that. Besides, I'm indoors. Once you're indoors, you're safe. I think I'll put also this miscellaneous stuff that I don't really have a good other place to put it. Actually, no, I'll bring this with me into the mine as food. And just put one away. Someday when I make it to Robin and have a little spare money, I'm going to put a work table right here so it can access all of those chests. Level 2 mining, not bad. And now I have my $10,000 that I needed. I wonder if I have that 100 stone. Maybe I can make it all the way to Robin and order that before the year is even over. Well, that was day 26. So I guess I'll end the video here and say thank you very much for joining me on the 1 hour challenge in Stardew Valley. I hope to see you again soon. Bye.